Not except for not Chinese, but like Magnum cum laude. What's that? No writing. You know, those people that wear silly, funny little hats. That is another deception that they hijack for their own good, their own gain. They turn a bunch of people that all start being a little more honest with not only one another but ourselves. For his yellow smile shines brighter than all you fake motherfuckers. Made a lot of times real heavy, if you know what I mean. Real thorny. Hundredfold, whether you like it or not. Took something great and funny and something. See you when we see you. And take your best. Bizarre. No. Strange as Satoshi Nakamoto. Oh yes. Not that long ago. Man shot. Killed just for having a dream. I know. Blew my mind. Yeah, I know. That was kind of a. Yeah, I obviously tasteless joke. Well, not really, because I feel like it's been long enough. Nah, I would not too soon. It's actually kind of just right and properly marinated. And tenderized. Something like that. What's a wizard? Cause that dude, gave Warlock. Because I'm being more honest, that dude, I know. Allegedly, apparently, whatever, doesn't matter how you word it, really fucked up. Yeah. You have no idea what this was. That's what I'm saying. It seems as though that's the only avenue, is that that's what it's going to take, is one, having experience and gone through really those I should want to answer those questions. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know, incestuous and keepers of the bloodline. I teach you tassels for 20 years, alright? I ain't seen no tassel spin like I seen the Shriner tassel spin. That's Peter Pan. Coincidentally, also seen that. Yeah. What's your thing with vests, bro? Why does the pirate have a... Why does it... I just want to get to the point where I can... Why is that? I have never seen a pirate that can joke with my black friends, you know what I mean? Make fun of the Shire, the Blackbeard didn't even have a beard, they slept on it weird. Or, like, a fat guy named Tiny, you know what I mean? Like, Blackbeard holes in your lap, like, why is it that, whatever. It seems like the majority lion's share of black males are another crazy so mashed potatoes or 380. Just give me just a little bit of bread and I want to know why. Some hummus. Stacy's not all of them are. Yeah, I'm good. I'll be a good slave. Don't ask me to do very much hard labor. This is clear because, to be honest, we're really smart. You don't want to go down that road. That's because you want us to do hard labor, but you're only giving a lot of hummus and white man false flag. We're gonna need some protein. Thank you very much. All of that shit was fucking and water breaks. None of that had anything to do with 15 prejudices, racism. I mean, white and slavery now is like, it has to do with those people having fucking rather apparent, obvious.
Precious fucking job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it now. It's not all the time. The hedonism, like, those are some stems. Yeah, it is a little cold.
I really want to do it.
Having awesome myself, holding leverage
Mandarin
against the
Mongolian accent.
real whip. I'm hoping they're smart enough by the first time.
I can't do it because my eyes are clearly not slanted enough.
So we'll just keep saying that. Just keep going. Take the other
See what I'm
one
saying?
off. Lop the other eyebrow off.
Does anyone
It's gonna be
follow that?
a lot of Germans. It's
Was
gonna
it
be even
making
rap. She said.
fun of you for
Now, I know this is unpopular, so I'm right out of the ears.
having different eyelids?
Moving off the body.
And I'm pretty sure that
I'm talking a lot
we're
of
all still seeing the same 7 colors.
wax top to bottom
On that spectrum of rainbow.
Because I mean, obviously my hair
You
can go back.
Asians cannot act like, and Mexicans for that matter, cannot act like you're not talking jobs shit
Stage of Nazi party.
about all the stuck up,
I have been anointed by God.
separated from reality entirely, living in their own little
Like good people, they want
echo
us
chamber
to
bubble.
a bunch of listening all Germans at howdy.
White people.
How far is God willing to take? We'll not realize it. We could all see it.
When they show
I've
up,
already figured. I've already read this.
order a barbacoa burrito. You can grab a barbacoa.
Shit.
Yeah.
We're standing up to any form of. I mean, sure enough, to be honest, I mean, guys, like.
Yeah, make sure there ain't no
realize
cebollas
that
in there.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
Warrior class beat of human beings has beginning of time. Like, every
And I swear to God, if there is one speck
this is the world is mine, or those are some bow kneel. Maybe I'll just go real pedal in the battle. Retention.
That's
Retention 9, retention 8. Oh, just starve you to death. Or starve you to wherever you'll fuck off to. Be a beetle this week. Could be a hawk, which, from what I've heard, it's not a very nice place. Might be a Snorlax.
What'd you hear? Another Snorlax. Get the fuck out of here.
It'll never be a bounce store. So now imagine that got house for a few months. Or just stays there. That would be much
cilantro.
Say that you see those balls, top to bottom, tax are really and they're bad. So
One speck of cilantro and my burrito,
sure get attention. I mean,
I want the entire meal for free. And I'm gonna eat it all night. I'll stink up y'all's bathroom by the time I leave too.
Totally throw off.
You see that, people?
What do I know? Later on,
Crazy asshole.
accordion playing.
That also means I can't go around saying I'm allowed to say this because I'm a little bit Jew-ish.
I bet liars learn sign language.
It also means
Say that we live really well.
a lot of
My homies.
well, I'm not gonna say a lot because
Up to let's go. That's what I'm saying.
I say a
Let's
lot
go.
because it's really difficult to
Never
pass down this story.
Oh, okay.
You want to go out loud?
Yeah, I bet. Quite possibly. Maybe that's the kind of shit. That's
Group book.
My generation, not a united.
As I'm pretty sure that
This is the world is mine.
that majority and
Bow,
I
kneel
share
before me. Classes of people who are fucking idiots
Content.
who never believe in dead. anything called Social Security. I just made that up. It's called
Of God's word is spoken. Never written down. It's spoken. Or spitting. Or beatboxed. Might even be yiddified. Might have even be encrypted. Decrypted. Encrypted again and then decrypted. To I don't know, maybe fuzzy up the last 5 digits of Satoshi Yakamoto Yamaka Z plural a string of first ever produced bits of coin, which, because I'm being a little more honest, would be worth whatever number, value, digit you could assign to an imaginary bit of a coin or a dollar bill needs to be worth
at least one decent
a lot more physical resources. That, because I'm being more honest, we have been grossly misusing
unknown technology or knowledge.
Improperly disposing of
The evidence.
I'm gonna call it right now. Like, I'm gonna say, like, maybe humanity did catch that cusp where we narrowly evaded or escaped idiocracy. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Let's just go ahead and start shooting all the fucking garbage and shit that we've built up right to the moon. Because to me, that's just forward thinking, foresight. Okay, so we dodged the big bullet, but we haven't quite avoided a lot of the really stupid shit that we are all, as a free-thinking, speaking species of being with free will. It's not like we're all is that Gerard Butler movie? Gamered by fucking Dexter? Which I'm pretty sure was the original intended
You know slam ball? You usually jump on trampoline, play basketball.
Not accusing anyone of anything. Just saying. Terry Crews moved way too smooth for all those dance moves to be all on his own. There had to have been a small Jewish white boy in the background somewhere providing him all that cybernetic rhythm. Like, why can't we come to these kinds of realizations about one another? Black people, Hebrews, one tribe of the many, many tribes, not the, are really good at percussions and rhythm and soul and a lot of really fucking great things, just as a lot of Anglo-Northern Danish just as well as they are really great at a lot of other things too. I was thinking more in terms and lines of string instruments, acoustics, masonry, building things. Just like my dear Asian friends have a thing for rocketry. Some fucking amazing food. Innovation. Tradition. I haven't quite come up with anything to say about the Australians or the Kiwis yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Christopher Walken didn't come out.
Y'all talk really funny.
You see what's happening here.
Equally, but differently as well. It's quite strange, really, that. The way the Kiwis speak differently from the Australians. I don't call me a fucking Kiwi, mate.
They're spirals. They're just fucking punting it. See what they're doing?
Even though historically, like Canada, what happened?
Pretty sure Inspector Clouseau fucking saw it.
Like, you guys, Australia, New Zealand, man, you guys were like shock troops who just came in thundering, big balls clamoring, be able to extinguish anything that came along. Oh, I see. I remember now. Yeah, they were all sent off to be slaughtered. And Tsar Nicholas, little Nicky, King George.
You gotta be alright.
You realize that they're all cousins, right? One family. Single-handedly being responsible for the death of millions. It's like, fuck, guys, we've been warring and fighting wars for a really long time. We should be smart enough and have enough foresight to see that trench warfare alright, this isn't gonna work. After the first fucking battle, like for real. Okay, this isn't gonna work.
Mr. Steiner?
And no, that's the kind of shit that makes me start thinking that these methods of war were in fact developed and lines drawn for that very fucking reason. And then what happens whenever all of your allegedly extremely well thought out, idiot, foolproof plans for world domination inevitably go tits up, and you're left wondering, why didn't that plan just unfold like they said it would? It's in the book, it's in prophecy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whenever you have a council of not a lot of people start deciding what goes into doctrine, canon. Why the fuck is it called canon anyway? Everyone think about that? Anyone think about why cathedrals are so similar to cathode? And why it seems like we were once able to build some really miraculous shit that we can't replicate even with the most advanced and accurate methods and means of measurement with total 3D mapping, printing, satellite imagery, GPS, allegedly, and we still can't replicate the perfection that we see in all of Pythagorean mathematics, pi, Fibonacci, all the way from a supermassive spiral galaxy, again, 10,000 million light years. Shut the fuck up. What if I told you that that is not a distance at all even to travel, that one can simply be there by placing himself there in his mind? Teleportation, telekinesis, telepathy. Yeah. What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm incepting the telepathic messages in which I am receiving, not just for this small handful groups of blue bloods, royalty, interpreting it and translating it and trying to deliver it to as many people as possible. Because again, I'm not sure if it was the one who invented war or not, but it was one of those motherfuckers. Brought alchemy, music even. That's what I'm saying, man. People are attaching the wrong description label to the, not only wrong, but literally inverted, bastardized. They tell you that, no, it's not that. They don't tell you that is both, that music and sound and all that can be used for good just as well as being Satan's little helper, playing records backwards and shit. You guys are you're still spiritual children if you're afraid of your very own tones
Base 08s,
and
808s.
vibrations leaving your larynx in your throat. No, that sounds a little funny. That sounds different. That shit's evil. No, that's of the devil. No, it's just like time travel, people. There is a moment in which the past and present and future all converge and diverge from one another. And that very brief moment and spark in which all of those time tunnels, possibilities, I'm not even going to say hypotheticals. It's all you scientists out there. Hey now, I'm a professor of advanced mathematics, and I believe this should not be associated with our professional and well-learned mathematics and should be classified as theoretical and or pseudo Common Core mathematics.
Pseudo badass.
You guys start to see some shit now? Like, why do we need to institute like rules and traditions of tenure? Because some really fucking smart people 40 years ago who are still teaching the same thing are starting to sound really fucking stupid. Because ideas, concepts, innovations, shit coming to light, they don't change their method of teaching, the information that they're teaching. They're literally just gatekeeping a bunch of really false and bastardized, again, nefariously deceptivized gatekeepers
Alright, do we then go off
to an otherwise not narrow
Another one? The coastal agreement?
pathway. They only told you it was narrow. Because once you start understanding micro and macro, you realize that narrow is just another one of those fucking silly spell words. And the real words like relativity, it's relative, are then applied to other concepts and ideas that do not align with that at all. E equals MC motherfucking square. Shit. Man, am I glad I jerked off today. Because if I didn't, I'd probably be that one dude screaming, "Will hell on fire" type shit, war type things. I'm bringing it. You see what I'm saying, people?
Sweet talking dirty to
You understand my frustrations and my volatility? Hey, why is this guy making sense? simply and clearly. I don't like it. He's not muddling up all the information and spinning it,
He's not old enough to
and
know
then
about this thing.
projecting it through a mockingbird type fuckwit.
You take that Bob Ross away from me.
Just because you don't wear bow ties anymore doesn't mean that I don't still think you're a clown, Mr. Tucker. And again, I'm gonna have to make that differentiation myself. There are a couple different kinds of clowns. You know what I mean? There's funny clowns. There's circus clowns. There's CIA clowns. The ones that Terry Davis really didn't like at all. And then there's the CIA clowns, which they're all pretty cool. I think that's like a rogue circus to the CIA clowns or something. They're pretty cool. They're all the ones that were fucked with. Lower Canyon days types things. You know what I mean? Your Jimi Hendrixes, your Jim Morrisons, your Janis Joplins, your Zappas, your I'm gonna say it, fucking Beatles, just on a whole nother and crazier level. Like we're talking MI5-6 Tavistock. Bullet hole entry exit wound number 19. Mossad number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
You know Uzi's made in Harlem.
Clearly this man died from a hardened heart. A hardened hearticide. He killed himself with his own heart. Or now apparent lack thereof entirely. And now just has a little ticker, Prometheus, the fuck do you call those things? Not peacemaker, a pacemaker. I'm pretty sure everything that's ever been named peacemaker has been a weapon of war. Just saying. Why isn't like a horn out there? You know, it's like a French horn or a cross between French horn and a trombone called a peacemaker or something. Why does it have to be an artillery unit or a... Never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. And people want to call me a mind-controlled Manchurian, or whatever the fuck, it's a nanny, you want to call it. When they hear what I'm saying, they recognize it as there being something to it that rings true to their humanity, their organic humanity. But there's something off about it because it's not ringing quite as much like the bell that the Mockingbird media is spouting, not only to you all day, but to your mama, your mama's mama, your mama's mama, since pimpin's been pimpin'. Because once you understand that little tidbit about time, you start to realize that the truth the past, the future, and the deception are all gonna come crashing. They move from opposite ends towards the middle. Laterally, diagonally, unilaterally. Yeah, that was a joke.
You guys see how that works? Laugh. We have no rebuttal. You watch this shit, you learn a lot.
Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go smoke some weed and watch Inspector Gadget or something. I don't know. Surely I'll wake up evicted or won't wake up at all.
Might do Pilates. Place a couple placemakers.
Who knows? Maybe I'll wake up and
Pop a couple pimples.
Is it a
finally
bagel?
figure out,
Or is it a
realize
donut?
it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
What are you doing? Who's doing?
But I doubt it. Because that album, way too fucking fresh to be coming out of such a large man named after such a small adjective.
What is your adverb? Who's that? Oh, just the breather. Shows how much energy gets into it.
Kind of hard to talk shit on that. No, man, that's fairy. That's fucking. That's fairy. We got sun, whack. Providing heat, sustenance still to a enslaved by their own minds. Lowercase gods. Stacking blocks. Should be block. I don't know, man. I don't know. Should you continue to build that tower? Because that looks like an awful lot like, figure it out. Fucking for real. Are we gonna play this thing out or what? We're gonna play out 3 hours and 40 minutes?
This is the blind kid. Moran? Yes, sir. It's the Moran. Moranicus Maximus. Speed your breathing. Begin to have palpitations. Should be alright. Quink dink. Also looks like a conch shell. That's what I'm saying. I'm seriously concerned with some of these, I'm going to say, drum patterns and extreme amounts of badass basery coming out of the basement. I feel they might be causing earthquakes and natural disasters. So yeah, I don't know. There is a direct correlation though. Rainfall, the moon, and releasing of and building up of whatever.
See you when we see you.
Like wait.
I don't know if y'all even remember, but not that long ago, a man was shot, killed just for having a dream. Yeah, I know that was kind of a tasteless joke, but not really, because I feel like it's been long enough.
Dimensional, big, small, grandma.
This wasn't too soon. It's actually kind of just right and properly marinated and tenderized. Because that dude,
That's strawberry.
because I'm being more honest, that dude allegedly, apparently, what I've heard, has some really fucked up dreams too. Yeah. It seems as though that's the only avenue, is that that's what it's gonna take, is one, having experienced and gone through all of those incestuous and keepers of the bloodline.
that seriously trying to get a confession or something? He must not know.
I just want to get to the point where I can.
You will not friend
can joke with my black friends, you know what I mean? Make fun of the shape of their fro that day because they slept on it weird. Or
if you continue that shit, then I will open the floodgates.
Like, why is it that
and not handle this behind
it seems like the majority lion's share of black males
a flood
are born with a credit score of 380.
That's fucking funny.
You know? And I want to know why. It seems as though all of them are like not just well endowed, but like a clear handicap and advantage when it comes to all of our flat bottomed white women. You see what I mean, people? All of that shit was fucking funny.
Yep.
None of that had anything to do with prejudices, racism. It had to do with rather apparent, obvious observations that we all make about one another.
Funny stuff.
I'm gonna say it now. Like, I really want to do a Mandarin or Mongolian accent, but can't do it because my eyes are clearly not slanted enough. See what I'm saying? Does anyone follow that? I wasn't making fun of you for having different eyelids. Because I'm pretty sure that we're all still seeing the same 7 colors on that spectrum of rainbow. And you Asians cannot act like, and Mexicans for that matter, cannot act like you're not talking gobs of shit about all the stuck up, separated from reality entirely, living in their own little echo chamber bubble white people. When they show up and order a barbacoa burrito, let me grab a barbacoa. Yeah. Yeah, make sure there ain't no cebollas in there. You know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, if there is one speck...
Come here. I love what you said, that man.
Shit, I forgot what that shit's called. Oh, man. Not Pico. It's not oregano, that's the Italian version. Cilantro. There's one speck of cilantro in my burrito. I want the entire meal for free. And I'm going to eat it all anyway. Probably stink up y'all's bathroom by the time I leave too. You see that, people? That also means I can't go around saying I'm allowed to say this because I'm a little bit Jew-ish. It also means that a lot of, well, I'm not going to say a lot because it would be, I might say a lot though because it'd be really difficult to pass down this story, legacy, heritage.
Unless you get the technology for it, then come along.
Through book alone. As I'm pretty sure that the grand majority and the lion's share content
Continually harvest and eat.
of God's word is spoken. Never written down, it's spoken. Or spitting. Or beatboxed. Might even be yiddified. Might have even be encrypted. Decrypted. Encrypted again and then decrypted. To I don't know, maybe fuzzy up the last 5 digits of Satoshi Yakamoto Yamaka Z plural string of
Talking about Mr.
Not because I wanted to make sure that we both had plenty
first ever
That's a peculiarity.
time.
produced bits of coin,
All the way.
which,
Like that.
because I'm being a little more honest,
You were thinking I died, bitch surprise, I still got them double thick thighs. French fries, I get down and gobble gobble up with my booty up.
Okay, everyone.
Going wobble wobble up. Here's a
Whatever,
pink
calm.
duck, slide slide in the peanut butter. Dumb sucker who actually
No need
regrets
to go.
me. My mother at your betas with my Pornhub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater. Cloud chaser, what's my favorite twin star? Gives you a hug, with a booger with his mugshot. Eat a baby, eat a Mars rock. Now I TikTok the gun thought, all these simps always talking shit, yada yada yada. When you see me, what you talking about? Little beast round, we're laughing cause you burned out. Got no clout, yeah you weak without your ass out. Yeah.
what are you fucking gay?
Gay magnets? No. Let's see if it works. I don't know.
Dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Folks, I'm trying to
Play me like a dummy, like
a lot of
bitch, are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Yeah, you got your money, but you're still freaking ugly. Steve, listen, you're not a politician. Yes, I'm a gamer. Also,
Not only inverted,
Yada, pass me Dorito. Send news,
but deliberately bastardized.
Nasty. Big white, fighting. See that? Be excited. Goofy, Susan. No love, Cobra.
There's
You're
the
boomer,
woman.
I'm doomer. Guess what? You die sooner.
hey, that's pretty good.
Thinking I died, bitch surprise. I still got them double thick thighs. No lies, I get down and gobble gobble up. My booty up, she be going wobble wobble up. Here's a big duck, slide slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker, who actually regrets me. My mother at your betas with my Pornhub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater.
Bear with me.
Cloud chaser. You're mad. I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad. Big sad, ha ha. Don't care, stay mad. Ooh, by my own fancy big Chad. Little titties, big ass, and no dad. That's what is sold out. Big sad. Oh, you fast now to get a big bag.
お前はもう死んでいる。That is very United has one.
Raise the fucking boom. Raise the boom up.
Species humanity.
A little bit.
We are divided. We are not cohesive.
I guess I could do that too.
Sir David would have you. On the outside. And on the inside.
Right.
Sacred geometry. The flower of life, the seed of life. Pi, Fibonacci. You name it, in the musical. Note scale. I don't even know how to read. Note scale. I don't even know how to read music. Note scale. Note scale. I don't even know how to read music. Note scale. Note scale. I don't even know how to read. Note scale. I don't even know how to read. Note scale. I don't even know how to read music.
Big sad. Should have got a Big Mac. My bad. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that yet. That was another ambush. Also needs to be changed. Nah, it doesn't. We already did that editing on here. He brought the ruler out, didn't she? Weighs about 4 stone. Or whatever.
Musical note scale. I don't even know how to read music. People, that should tell you something.
I just deleted it.
Yes, they're blind. And a deaf man. And produce music. At Beethoven, you're lucky, because I was getting ready to, I was getting ready to throw you in the back of the bus with Pluto and Rosa Parks.
One tribe of tribe. are not united as one people. We are divided. Not so much
Rhythm.
even by race, as that's just one of the layers of veil of deception
Really fucking great things.
that
As a lot of Anglo-Northern Danish.
is an additional one to that of the wool that so many of us have had to pull over our own eyes for so long.
They are really good at a lot of other things.
And these types of things really need to be approached very carefully, with the least amount of hyperbole and panic. Kanye West. We know why. Well, I do anyway. I personally, I know exactly why.
Like,
You
you're Asian.
name dropped the Jews, not only incorrectly, but you miscategorized and mislabeled them entirely.
Asian food.
Because I don't know if you know, bro.
It's like how you miss innovation.
Pretty sure that the Jews are Native Americans, a native
Tradition.
population to this planet.
I haven't quite come up with anything to say about that.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
That's how bad history can be, and how easily it has been.
Equally.
Again,
Well,
not inverted, corrupted, bastardized,
wait, the Kiwis speak differently from the Australians.
made foul.
I don't call me a fucking Kiwi, mate.
Akin to losing half of your country to a foreign invader. Well, if you can't have it, then what? Kill all the livestock, you poison all the water, you poison the dirt, the red dirt.
Be able to extinguish anything.
Call it Mars,
I see.
call it whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah, they were all sent off
There's a lot of things that are coming to
to be slaughtered.
view now in my
Nicky,
peripherals.
King George.
Those things have been around for a
Right,
while.
they're all cousins,
They've
right?
been shadows.
One
They've
family.
been Jin. Hopping from wall to wall, from shadow to shadow.
Being responsible for the death of millions.
And again, people, we really need to.
Fuck, guys, we've been warring and fighting wars
To me, that's
for a really long time. We should
an astounding
smart enough.
obstacle to hurdle. That of
Foresight
religious dogma
to see
and difference of doctrine.
Alright, this isn't gonna work.
Because if we're being honest-
fucking battle, like for real. Okay, this is.
I don't think that there's one religious
That's the kind of shit that makes me start
group of people
You go to the sports salon or
on this planet right now who is
We're in fact developing.
adhering to their own doctrine, much less
I'm drawn for that is very
way simpler. Pretty much like three things, guys. Like, fuck the vengeful, wrathful God
what
shit.
happens whenever
That's
all of your
the
legends,
that's the dogma.
the extremely well thought out,
Okay.
idiot, foolproof
There's not a
plans for world
burning
domination inevitably tits up.
There might be for some,
Lord, that plan is uncode.
Yeah, totally.
So
but there will not be a fire and brimstone.
it's in prophecy.
For everybody, just because
You have a bunch of
they aren't adhering to the latest
not a lot of people start deciding what they're into.
Inquisition or jihad.
Doctrine? Canon? Why the fuck is it called canon anyway? Anyone think about that? Anyone think about why?
And I will be the first one to tell you that I don't want to go there yet. Because that's the kind of stuff that
we were once able to build some really miraculous shit that we can't.
Like, should I start bringing it out now?
you really.
We can't replicate even with
You really can't go shoot first and ask questions later because
and accurate.
a bullet round that you fire off at what you think or thought to be your
Of measurement,
most high enemy,
total
your
mapping, printing, satellite imagery, GPS, allegedly
to sum it up to everyone has a
replicating the perfection
like a little evil
that
doppelganger.
we see in
So I'm not gonna do that anymore because it's wrong. It's again incorrectly attaching a bunch of negative connotations
My situation
to
massive
a
spiral galaxy.
group, culture, sect of people
Again,
that A, don't even
1,000 million
exhibit those qualities.
Shut the fuck up. What if I told you that as not existent at all even? Two childhood. One
And B, has everything to do with the rainbow, but nothing to do with
be there. But placing
gay rights.
himself there
Understand that?
in his mind.
So who are the people that you know?
Teleportation. Telekinesis.
For fuck's sake, if you're gay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Right now.
But don't.
Accepting
You
cannot.
messages and i.e. receiving, not just for the small
Go around assuming.
handful groups of blue bloods, royalty,
That everyone is okay with that. Okay? A lot of people are not. A lot of people weren't born into
translating it,
and or
trying to deliver it to the many people.
possible.
been traumatized to that such certain degree.
Or not. One of those motherfuckers.
You can't expect other people to understand that kind of thing. Because what that is, if we could all just be a little more honest. We know what that stems from. We know what that stems from. We know what that, I wrote that, people. You understand
No,
that?
it's not that. And they don't tell you
So maybe you should listen to,
that and both that music and sound
I don't know,
and all that to lay down on your knees for good landmine.
the fucking
As
author
well as being Satan about being healthy
of that concept, of that
and records backwards.
deep, mystifying observation that will never have an answer because it's not meant to have an answer.
Still spiritual children who are afraid of.
We are so much more than just an open book. We are the authors, the characters, the stunt doubles, the writers, the
Yeah, that sounds a little funny. That sounds different. That's just evil. No, that's of the devil.
we're our own boom operator. We're our own beat maker. We're our own
There is a moment in which past, present,
foundry, manufacturing facility.
all
And we're all,
Sunbird
what we
and
need to be
Dodgebird
doing
one
is
another.
be producing our own, each individualized and unique
Very brief moment and spark in which all of those time tunnels,
resonance,
possibilities,
the frequency in which we operate at.
I'm gonna say hypothetical. That's what I'm talking about.
Because that is the mathematics in which
Hey now,
the known universe,
I'm a professor of
which
advanced
still not a
mathematics.
lot, we still really don't know much.
I believe
I'm pretty sure we're
This should
still
not be
stuck at the
associated
phase where
with our
we can't get out
professional
of
and well-learned
the firmament.
mathematics and should be classified as theoretical and or pseudo
And it's probably for a reason.
core mathematics.
It's probably protecting us from something.
I don't know. I think that one's trying to
It's
say, you guys start to see some shit now.
it probably
Why
acts
do we
as
need
a
to institute rules and traditions over tenure?
I don't know, think about it like a filter on your phone.
Fucking smart people 40 years ago who are still teaching the same.
That makes it to where we can see crystal clear through
Stupid. Because ideas,
what
concepts,
may be
innovations.
nothing but water. Pure
Shit
H2O.
coming
Might not
to
even
life.
be a vacuum. Might just be water. Might be something totally
They don't.
different
Change
entirely.
their method of teaching, the information that they're teaching. Literally, just gatekeeping a bunch of really false, bastardized again, various deceptivized
It might be a
gatekeepers
ultra high frequency
to an otherwise not narrow
light sound
pathway.
emitter transmitter.
Because once you start understanding
I don't know.
micro and macro,
But
you realize
I know that
narrow
there is something that is
is just another one of those
most
fucking silly
definitely
Star words.
existing on a spiritual, on another realm. We'll just call it that for now.
Real words like
On another
relativity,
realm.
it's relative, and
In
then
which
applied to
time
other concepts and ideas that do not
is no longer a
align
rule
with
or a
at all.
hindrance as much as it is a tool
Square.
that can be synced. It can be made offset. It can be staggered. And yes, it can be traveled through.
Because if I didn't, I'd probably be
As
that one
space
screaming, "Will hell
which
on
we are
fire!" type
literally
shit, war
surrounded.
type things. I'm bringing it.
our best call,
You see what I'm saying, people?
the atom.
You understand my frustrations and my
It's
volatility?
everywhere. It's the building blocks of everything, but we can't see it. And matter of fact, we're pretty sure that it's 99%. How can you go and attach
simply
a
and,
measurement of percentage to something that you can't even measure?
He's not leveling up all the
Number one.
information and spinning it,
You guys call it a tranny bar.
projecting it
It's a
to a
color
mockingbird.
that allows me. I'm most certainly going to end up dead. Okay, because even just talking about this type of shit, education, and the very involvement with Tavistock, multiple intelligence agencies, through my own perusing of redacted and unredacted and re-redacted and multiple seeing and traveling to multiple different time tunnels.
You were thinking I died. Big surprise.
Now,
I still
in
got the
different-
double thick thighs. French fries. I get down to gobble gobble
Reality
up.
is entirely, I'm almost certain.
Going wobble wobble up. Here's a big duck. Slide slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker. Who
I'm
actually
pretty sure that I would be certain.
My mother
I-
educated from a Pornhub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater. Cloud chaser, baby twin star. Dim She-Hulk, motherfucker with his mugshot. Eat a baby, eat a Mazra. Now I take Tubby Gone Thought. All these simps always talking shit. Yada yada yada. When you see me, what you talking about? Beats round. We're laughing cause you burnt out. Got no clout, yeah, you weak without your ass out.
What are you fucking gay?
Dumb, stupid, dumb, play me like a dummy, like a bitch, are you dumb?
Analyzation? Not analyzation.
Dumb.
Anal.
Yeah, you got your money, but you're still freaking ugly, Stevie. Listen, yeah, you're not
The ability to analyze.
Samson gamer, nothing so
Clearly,
Ski, yeah, like
critically,
send nudes, nutty, Suzo,
thoughtful.
nasty, big like the player, see that, excited, good Susan,
that's pretty good.
I'm doing it. Guess what? You die sooner.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You were thinking I died. Big surprise. I still got your double thick thighs. Well, those eyes. I got gobble up. Yo, she's a first wobble up. Here's a big duck. Slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker. You actually forgot a hater. My mother, I took pictures with my Pornhub. You're a traitor. You nothing but a hater here. Cloud chaser. She's mad. You're mad. I'm back. Don't care. Stay mad. She's mad. Big sad. Ha ha. Don't care. Stay mad. Ooh, by my only found big Chad. Little titties, big ass, and no dad. Beth, we're sold out. Big sad.
Odds,
Only fans now to get a big bag.
which we like to go about personally measuring. Something called imaginary made-up measuring device. Attach a pretty insignificant meaning to it, and then make sure we go and start 2 fucking world wars over that insignificance. Not even 2 world wars. We are talking about a millennium. Is that correct? A millennia? An entire millennia? Warfare, and I was just talking with a doppelganger the other day about him inventing war. Now, who does that sound like? Sounds like a fallen angel? Well, they would have themselves be called gods. I won't call them that. I'd say they are all. Excuse me.
Try to confuse you.
Not meaning
Necronomicon.
disrespect.
Well, Discordian clowns, Christian
any of
fanatics,
you
and assorted spies and extraterrestrial birth, we promise.
out there, but
Talking of the forbidden CIA. Necronomicon. Well, Discordian clowns, Christian fanatics, and
you
assorted
really what
spies
God
and
had intended
extraterrestrials
for
try to
everyone to
confuse you.
become.
Seek illumination while CIA agents try to
Understand that.
assassinate you. If you are killed, you will experience an
fuckheads.
astounding rebirth, we promise. And the Attorney General has determined that this game may be hazardous to your dogma.
Here I come, I may run over your dog,
What happened?
but it's lots of fun.
Do I need to tell the story for you?
It's a limited,
I'm pretty sure that it'll probably be a little bit more embarrassing.
Group,
For
15
you, I
players.
do it.
Only 50 players. If we get more than that, we'll have another game in March.
I have personally taken responsibility.
Okay, the
for every
information
action,
phone for
every
that
word,
again is Laura or
every
Peter at
movement, every fucking thought,
213-390-2388.
every
And all
fucking
the things
flirt.
happening at the Masonic
Every
Temple,
stub toe.
1557 Barrington.
Every
in West
funny bone
LA.
whacked.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing, Roy and Robert? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We make it through this year without starting some kind of war here. Anyway,
There is,
I was going to ask you.
short of doing a
even Roy,
fucking
too,
handstand, butt ass naked,
movement coming back a little bit. In a sense,
I very
think
much
not
put
just in
myself
clothing, but I mean in music and
every
the
imaginable
use actually of psychedelic
moment
chemicals
of
again.
extreme embarrassment, shame.
I've heard rumors.
Self-loathing.
I've heard rumors. I don't know. Diane and I are hermits, so we don't know what's going on with other people.
In which I have, in which I did punish myself.
I mean, even with all the crap that's been going on
Every
in
manner
the 80s,
of
I do
substance,
see ideas and the interests of
every degenerate
where
acts,
where people left off in the 60s. I'm only 29, so
such as
like 10 or
meaningless sex,
11 years old during that time, but
gambling,
I see that interest coming back again, and
Way too fucking fresh.
I see that the government has a problem with anything that makes people think for themselves. And Robert, you're right. Yeah, they can
literally everything,
rock
guys,
us
okay?
to sleep, man. When
There really
we wake
isn't
up,
much that I haven't
they could have told
experienced, endured,
but thinking for ourselves, I
and
think that's the key to solving a lot of the problems.
come out stronger on the other side for it. That's not to say
Every
we need to
decade
go around
seems to have
circumcising
the
fucking
drug that's
babies
appropriate for its culture.
born
Like in the 60s, we had peace, love, and flower
cause
power,
this
so naturally it was
separation
psychedelics.
of
In the 80s, we got
mind, body,
Reagan, Ollie North, and pit bulls, so naturally the most popular drug was cocaine.
Yeah, see, those I mean, I have to admit that I've done that a few times, but still, I don't see that those kind of
really
drugs
getting
make
mad at
people
me the other
think
day because I said mind, body,
making you stupid.
soul.
My slogan is boycott cocaine, stop Contra Aid.
Yeah,
That was the moment that I realized
that's another thing. Bush is really smoothing it out.
this was a moment
It's going to be where he's a changed man or something because he's becoming president.
possibility,
There's still
potential.
some things I'd like to have the Christic Institute and
Diplomacy.
other organizations, besides even myself, get the word out that these guys are creeps and
Not an armistice, not a
I mean, people that
ceasefire,
are informed and
not
also the station
a declaration of
find a lot
war,
of
not a
nonsense going on that is not right.
I don't have the phone number of the Christic Institute, but anybody who wants to see their film on the Contras and the cover-up, that film is easily available. Just look up Christic Institute in the phone book. I've seen it in the video rentals in large major video stores.
Blockbuster. I didn't have anything for that. This one. Like a blockbuster. And then that's it. And then Idiocracy starts. What was that?
It's called Cover Up. Look in the documentary section of
Y'all
your
wanna
large,
know
like
why?
Music Plus, and look for
we're going
Cover
backwards?
Up in the
We're going
documentary
backwards?
section. That is the Christic
We're doing
Institute
the
film.
Divergent thing?
I sent away
The
the empowerment project, and I haven't received it. It's been like 5 months.
I did this
Oh, well, you better
phone
contact them.
I put her
a couple times. The shit got crazy.
Yeah, call them up.
Yeah, really.
But I woke up.
You guys are covering it real well, and
lobotomized.
the only true information is what alternative press and this kind of radio station. There is also another radio station in town.
Who the fuck is Marco?
They may be commercial, but they're pretty well in tune with
Marco.
the music they play. And sometimes even they talk about things. And Jim Ladd's over there.
Well, everyone else
Monty.
Covering people too, and that's incredible
You go there.
in a way because that is a commercial station. But
That's right.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Set up.
thanks a lot, Roy.
What's Beverly?
Why do I
Entirely
feel
and
so optimistic?
From you?
So as long as
Well,
they
it's a condition of a healthy
continue
mind and a
playing
healthy
part
body.
to
Right.
Well,
Joking, trying to make
you can't
jokes
find
about
enough
that.
good reasons, you know,
exactly,
out
they aren't
there. I
even
hear,
aware.
I hear
That's how
the news
deep
and see the way
and
things are
intricate
going. Well, as Terrence says, things seem to be getting better and better and worse and worse at the same
every
time.
single person's daily life.
And anyway, hello.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes,
Fucking Manhattan.
Ahmad.
Hello?
Where you live in.
Yes, I would love to receive an answer to my question by Mr.
Arizona,
Wilson, and I would consider that as the best gift I have received in my life. My question is this. What is Mr. Wilson's opinion about Krishnamurti?
live in
That would be
Brooklyn.
the greatest gift you've got in your life, my opinion of Krishnamurti. Well, he was the first guru to get a Rolls Royce, so that shows he had something on the ball.
And again, the clear mislabeling,
Does that answer your question?
encoding,
You mean
encrypting,
I can start the car now?
like basic
India,
names.
Well, he didn't get 93 Rolls Royces, so he wasn't as sharp as Rajneesh.
Oh, I mean,
That's elementary.
Roy himself has
And it took me 25 fucking years to figure it out.
your philosophical opinion
Just that. Just
Well,
that.
actually, Krishnamurti makes more sense to me than practically anybody else in that field. I was just being
Another time.
whimsical. Krishnamurti and Alan Watts make sense. That is the unique characteristic among all the favorite New
Imagine
Age
they
philosophers.
invented-
They both make sense.
At the same
I think
time,
they're becoming a little old-fashioned because there's nothing really crazy in their books, and to be really New Age these days, you got to have a few crazy pages at least.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to read all your books.
Well, thank you very much.
Guys, watch
Slapped
out.
on
There's
us
about
like
26 of them.
I thought 72.
No, that's
He's making
Colin
a
Wilson.
kabbalistic
and
joke, I think.
Thank you.
Origins, where you
That's
came
the other
from.
Wilson. Hello?
Pardon, we bear though.
At me, for example,
Ask the guest line two.
Bear, I can
living on no ordinary hill.
George Bush is contradicting the Bill of Rights.
Nowhere is it
I don't understand in what way.
full of fucking berry bushes.
George Bush is very strongly agaast the American Civil Liberties Union, which is an organization devoted entirely to defending the Bill of Rights. He has criticized several of the basic provisions of the Bill of Rights and talked about getting
I found my thrill.
his of opposition to the whole libertarian
But the people
tradition
that wrote
that
that
has
song had a
grown
last
out
name
of
like
the Bill
Smith
of
or
Rights.
something.
I don't see why this is a difficult or obscure subject. Read the Bill of Rights and compare it with George Bush's positions.
I don't know.
The two are directly contradictory. Most people, of course, don't approve of the Bill of Rights, but I belong to the minority that still likes it. Thinks it's the best thing the Founding Fathers gave us.
Our mother country's just eliminated the equivalent of the Fifth Amendment.
Oh, the England.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, England. Under the PTA, the Prevention of Terrorism Act, they abolished habeas corpus and practically rolled back the Carter if you're Irish. If you're Irish, they can hold you indefinitely. You can't see a lawyer.
But not to the bank, to a fund,
make
to
any
the bank.
charges against you. You just disappear like in Latin America. But they only do it to the Irish, though. They preserve their civil liberties for the British.
The other central banks,
But you are allowed to, the Irish are allowed to read and write.
within
Yeah, there's been
according
improvement in the last
to
200
these
years.
standards and
I have
rules
another
set by the
question.
Federal
Does that mean,
Reserve,
would you consider yourself a libertarian? I know you used that term. Did you mean to use
Private
the term in the sense of the political
business?
party or just
Who's that
the
whispering?
general way of thinking that it's pro?
I shy away from labels, but if I'm pinned down and trapped, I'll accept libertarian
Funny
as a
money?
label.
debt squares,
Okay.
little
Okay,
pieces
thank
of
you.
paper.
Hello?
right.
how much you're
Mr.
worth,
Wilson, I
whilst at the
was going
same
to come
time
to Mr. Wilson's lecture this
hoarding
15th
all of your wealth in
I
their
was
big
going to ask him a
safes?
question after the lecture, but I decided to ask him one right now while he's in the
Yeah, Romanovs, people.
Why should we aspire to go to different
Can you remember them?
colonized outer space if we have so much trouble getting things here straight on Earth between us? What is it? I mean, what would be the
No, I'm sure they
rationale
don't.
for
Just
that?
like they don't remember.
Well, in the first place, a lot of the problems on the Earth have to do with using the wrong resources and polluting the atmosphere. And getting into outer space, we can get almost limitless amounts of solar power and beam them down to Earth, which is the beginning of phasing out the polluting fossil fuels we've been using so much. The second reason is that every time there's an expansion into new territory, there's a renaissance effect, a tremendous burst of creativity. The whole democratic tradition,
Fuck Marco
the
Polo
whole
was doing
libertarian
there?
tradition came out of the westward movement of
That
European
motherfucker might be
settlers
placed in
across
the
the
back of the
United
bus in
States.
Rosa Parks and
Every time a new
Beethoven.
frontier opens, there's a boom of new ideas, new social forms,
And that other
new
little
innovations, new types of
Van
human
Gogh cut his ear
relations.
off.
And the main reason is, however, that space has become the new
Some of us
religion, as Ray Bradbury
understand
says.
why.
People aspire towards space.
Fuck Mona Lisa
People
is
all over
looking
the
at.
world, the same way people in the
Why it
17th,
appears like
18th, and
he's
19th
just
centuries
experienced
aspired toward America. The idea was, let's go someplace where we can try something new. And it's all the utopian hopes that brought our ancestors across the Atlantic, except those of us who had our ancestors come across the Pacific. But everything that brought our ancestors across those two oceans is what's inspiring people to go somewhere else now. The idea is, if it's not working here, let's try it on our own. Let's get away from the bureaucrats. Let's get away from the log jams. Let's go into new territory and start better societies. And that is generally the way progress has been made throughout history. People with high hopes willing to go somewhere and try something completely new.
Yeah, I probably misperceived what you said because I took it in the sort of context as running away from things other than
Somebody needs to
taking it as a new frontier and beaming things back down to Earth. Also, I was watching a television show called Night Watch, and there was a doctor named Robert Redsack, I think. And I think that the synchronizer on that with the mind machine with the goggles and the
95% of
and they were talking about
a bunch of people
being able to achieve states of, I think, relaxation that 20 years of Zen practice.
That's
That
hilarious.
the Zen masters they can
There's that
achieve.
5%.
They said they can achieve the same amount of relaxation, but the amount of wisdom is different.
You know what I'm
Because they
talking
were
about.
saying that you could get from here to New York in an airplane in
People that learn
5
that
hours, but
have
if you
no
were to
business
drive and
being
maybe
on
take your time and look
anyone's
at
head.
things, you would learn more along the way, taking your time rather than getting there instantly.
And you have to learn to stop and smell the transistors.
Yeah. All right. One more thing. I went to your lecture at the last lecture you did, and you were saying that certain animals their intelligence level is judged by how far away they have migrated from their original starting point. So now that the rat that you were talking about is almost made a full circumference of the globe, would that mean that the universe would be, if we went far enough out, we would end up in the same spot where we started?
No, the rat. What I was saying was the rat has shown a genetic program indicating a drive for ubiquity. It started in Southeast Asia and it spread across the whole world in the last 4,000 years. Now it's increasingly found on jet airliners, so it's getting around faster all the time. I expect rats will be on the first space colonies. The human race has been at war with the rats ever since we discovered they carry diseases, including the terrible bubonic plague, and yet there are more rats around now than ever, so this is a very smart little mammal. they won't eat poison anymore. They take a nibble and go away, and if they feel sick, they won't come back and eat the rest. If they feel okay, they come back and eat it. We're dealing with an intelligence there that's a species intelligence that's of a very high order. I talk a lot about animal intelligence because I think there's too much human chauvinism around, and we need to appreciate the different orders of intelligence on this planet. I think we're just the tool-making circuit of the planetary.
Like a mechanical marionette. Something like that. Like I'm a robot beat maker. Like I make robotic beats. Yeah, but you're not. You're just a dumb stoner, dude. Makes mediocre beats, if we're both being more honest. Ooh. Thank you. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
Your brain.
It's a lot of sense. Well, thank you, Mr. Wilson. I'll see you on the 16th.
I'll see you then.
Number 7.
Hello?
Obvious suicide.
Rochester, I'm through showering. You can stop singing now.
Does anyone know that? Does anyone know?
Thank you. Did we fall through a time warp? Somebody did. Hello?
Hello. Could you describe the principle behind Robert?
And what? A rental program? A rental procedure? It's pretty easy. Get $2 or $3 and hang on to it, you know what I mean? That's it, yeah, that's all. No late fees. It's fucking ended, Jesus. Go ahead, put the ear mic-y thing on. Oh, I gotta do that. Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, man. See what I'm saying? Merely just another cipher, of course.
Not because I wanted to make sure that we both had plenty
First ever
time.
produced bits of coin,
Holy shit, he's moonwalking.
which,
He's fucking moonwalking.
because I'm being a little more honest,
That bitch is
You were
moonwalking.
thinking I died, bitch surprise. I still got them double thick thighs. French fries, I get down and gobble up.
See that?
Booty up,
Get everyone bigger.
wobble up. Here's a
Whatever.
big
Calm.
duck, slide, slide.
Goldfishes.
Peanut butter,
Moonwalking.
sucker who actually
No need to
regrets
go.
me. My
Into a
mother,
shark.
I throw betas with my Pornhub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater.
That is shark squid.
Now that's my favorite twin
Squid
star.
shark.
Kimchi hot, motherfucker with his mugshot. Elo baby, eat a Mars rock.
Oh shit, that's a whale
Now I
shark.
TikTok the gone thought. All these Sims always talking shit, yada yada yada. When you see me, what you talking about? Little bees row. We're happy cause you burned out. Got no clout, yeah you weak, but that's your ass out.
He doesn't like bears.
What are you fucking gay?
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
I'm trying to.
Play me like a dummy, like bitch. Are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Yeah, you got your money, but you're still freaking ugly. Steve, listen, you're not a politician. Yes, I'm a gamer. Also,
Not only inverted,
yeah,
what's a gamer?
Pass me Dorito. Send it
But literally bastardized.
Nasty. Egg white, fighting.
Gamer.
See that? Be excited. Cupid,
It was the rock bubble. Variously woven.
Guess what? You die sooner.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thinking I died. Bitch, surprise. I still got them double thick thighs. No rise. I get down and gobble up. I'm booty up. She be going wobble up. He's a booty duck. Slide, slide. And a peanut butter. Don't suck
blind and a deaf man can produce music. Beethoven, you're lucky, because I was getting ready to,
Why can't we come out with these kinds of realizations?
I was getting ready to throw you in the back of the bus with Pluto and Rosa Parks.
No, it's not simple. That's one
Tribe
part.
of many tribes.
I don't even know if Triple is real. I don't know about the fake too.
But it's, again, we are not united as one people. We are divided.
What if I told you it's so
Not so much
Rhythm.
easier to kill than lions?
even by race, as that's just one
Like wearing a mask and
one of the layers of veil of deception
Really fucking great
oxygen
things.
deprivation.
that
As a lot of
I do a lot of drugs. And I know that kills things.
Anglo-Northern damage.
is an additional one to that of the wool that so many of us have had to pull over our own eyes for so long.
They are really great at a lot of other things.
And these types of things really need to be approached very carefully, with the least amount of hyperbole and panic. Kanye West. We know why. Well, I do anyway. I personally, I know exactly why you name dropped the Jews. Not only incorrectly, but you miscategorized and mislabeled them entirely. Because I don't know if you know, bro.
Innovation.
Pretty sure that the Jews are Native Americans, native
Tradition.
population to this planet.
I haven't quite come up with anything to say about that.
Yeah, that's how bad history can be, and how easily it has been. Again, not inverted, corrupted, bastardized,
Kiwis speak differently from the Australians.
made foul.
I don't call me a fucking Kiwi, mate.
It's akin to losing half of your country to a foreign invader. Well, if you can't have it, then what?
It's a real thing.
Kill all the livestock, you poison all the water, you poison the dirt,
That is a weapon.
the red dirt.
Be able to extinguish anything.
And if I started talking like Batman right now, it's just as funny.
Call it Mars,
I see.
call it whatever the fuck you want to.
Man, they were all sent out
There's a lot of things that are coming to
to be slaughtered.
Artificial.
view not only in my
Little Nicky,
peripherals.
King George.
Those things have been around for a while.
They're all cousins,
They've
right?
been shadows.
One
They've been
family?
Jinn. Hopping from wall to wall, from shadow to shadow.
Being responsible for the death of millions.
And again,
That's what I mean.
people, we really need to.
How do we know
We've been warning and fighting war
To me, that's-
for a really long time. We should.
An astounding
Time totally could have been
obstacle to hurdle
after World War II.
that of
Foresight.
White history off the map.
religious dogma
To see that since we got there,
difference of doctrine.
No, it's cool. We'll just
Alright, this is
Because if we're being honest,
fucking battle.
In the
Like,
Antarctic.
for real.
We'll have a bunch of submarines.
Okay, this is
I don't think that there's one
It'll work.
religious
That's the kind of shit that makes me
a
start
group of
thinking
people
these
on this planet right now who
Well,
is
they're just outside of the room. What do you want to know?
adhering to their own doctrine, much less
line
the
drawn for that is very
way simpler, pretty much like three things, guys. Like, fuck the vengeful, wrathful God
and then what
shit.
happens whenever
That's
All of them
the
didn't say three things. They just said fuck French.
that's the dogma.
extremely well thought out,
Okay.
idiot, foolproof
There's not a
plans for world
burning.
domination,
Way too
inevitably
logical.
the tits up.
Artificial intelligence.
There might be for some,
What if that plan just unfold?
but there will not be a fire and brimstone.
It's in the book. It's in prophecy.
For everybody, just because
Whenever you have a bunch
they aren't adhering to the latest
of not a lot of people start deciding what goes into
Inquisition or jihad.
doctrine.
You might call that hell on
Canon?
earth that thing and just change it and cover it
Why
up.
the fuck is it called canon anyway?
The Dark Ages.
You think about that?
Holy shit, they could read it again. It's an age of enlightenment.
You want to think about why?
And I will be the first one to tell you that
Cathode?
Moon is not made out of cheese.
I don't want to go there
I
yet,
don't think we've even been there. Exactly.
because that's the kind of stuff that
They're walking around saying they clicked off on the
We're
moon.
once able to build some really miraculous shit that we can't
you
Fucking
really,
aluminum foil.
we can't replicate even with
you really can't go shoot first and ask questions later, because
and
Shooting arrows with a fucking arrow.
accurate.
a bullet round that you fire off at what you think or thought to be your
Of measurement
most high enemy,
with total
your
mapping, printing, satellite imagery, GPS, allegedly.
just sum it up to everyone has
A little Jew.
Replicate the perfection
like a little evil
that
doppelganger.
we see in
So I'm not gonna do that anymore because
Charismatic work.
it's wrong. It's again incorrectly attaching a bunch of negative connotations to a group culture sect of people
Maybe put on
that
a
A, don't
fan
even
or
exhibit those
the
qualities.
fan isn't even on.
Um,
Exactly. Yeah, you hear
what
that?
have I told you? That is not distance at all even. Too
So they
shallow.
can cover up.
and B has everything to do with the rainbow,
The audio.
but nothing to do with
Be there
Yeah. There goes.
by placing
gay rights.
himself there
Understand that?
in his mind.
Yeah. There goes any chance of play for the next year.
Teleportation, telekinesis.
For fuck's sake, if you're gay,
Yeah. What are
awesome.
you doing right now?
No more methamphetamine for me. Yeah, that's what they do with the Nuremberg code. They're all dead now. So,
But don't.
Incepting
you take Adderall off.
telepathic
You cannot.
messages in which I am receiving,
You quit taking that methamphetamine.
not just for the small
Go around assuming
handful
No. No opiates. You take fentanyl.
groups
That's
of
a man.
blue bloods, royalty,
Chinese man.
that
royalty,
everyone is okay with that. Okay? A lot of
Okay.
people are not. A lot of people weren't born into
interpreting it, translating it,
Fucking
And
Sonic
or-
Prince now or what?
trying to deliver it to as many people as
You a
possible.
Wahhabist? What are you?
been traumatized
You a Wahhabist butterfly?
to that such certain degree.
Or not. One of those motherfuckers.
You can't expect other people to understand that kind of thing,
No, but I expect a few people to.
because what that
At the
is,
very least.
if we could all just be a little more honest.
Let's all just run on
We know what that stems from. We know what, yeah, we know what that stems from. We know what that, I wrote that, people. You understand
No,
that?
it's not that.
No, it's bing bong. It's bing bong on the moon.
So maybe you should listen to
That?
That is both that music and sound
I don't know.
and all that to lay down reviews for good landmine.
The fucking
As
author
well as being Satan about being a
of that concept, of that
playing records backwards and shit.
deep, mystifying observation that will never have an answer
Demystifying.
because it's not meant to have an answer.
Still
I did. I came on the phone the other day. Remember that?
We are literally, we are so much more than just an open book. We are the authors, the characters, the stunt doubles, the writers, the
I'm saying, I guess we all need to be writing our own. Like,
wow, that
Fucking-
sounds more funny. That sounds different. That's the thief.
creating our own.
No, that's of the devil.
we're our own boom operator. We're our own beat maker. We're our own
Oh,